guys, I've been keeping a big secret from you, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm going on my first brand trip, paid brand trip at that. This is so insane. This is literally like not even a punch me moment. Wait, huh? Hold on. Yeah, actually kind of. It's a punch me moment because what the fuck? This is insane. And I'm so excited because this couldn't be like the perfect first brand trip because it's just so up my alley with nutrition, with health, wellness, all good things. I'm going on a brand trip with an olive oil brand, Cobram Estates. So I'm gonna take you with me for the 24 hours, under 24 hours that I have. I honestly, I was like debating agreeing to doing it because I was like, hold on, part of me, I was like, girl, don't you have your clinicals that you still gotta finish? You'd be missing 2 days. And the other part of me was like, you'd be stupid to turn this opportunity down. And now we're here. For this week, I was working till about like 6 p.m., starting around like 8 or so. Like I did have like 1.5 personal days to use, so I was like, okay, this is perfect, let me just use them. But there was like a couple hours in there, so I worked extra, and then I'm still gonna like work a little bit on like Thursday and Friday if I can, and even later tonight at the airport they gave me a project to work on, which is perfect. But anyways, the good news just keeps pouring in because afterwards I was like, okay, I obviously didn't go grocery shopping because I knew that I was gonna leave, and I got off my train stop, and Oud, one of my favorite cafes in the city, just so happens to be right around the corner. So I was like, I can't not go. Hello, I'm hungry, and I love their coffee. And I was literally just thinking, I was like, damn, like I could really go for an iced coffee right now. So I got the Oud latte with soy milk, and I got a panini. And on top of that, I literally was telling my girlfriend, I was like, I don't know what to wear because I have this other like brand collab with Pepper Mayo, and the clothes hadn't come in yet. And I was like, I literally bought clothes for this said trip. What am I gonna do? And a notification that I got a package. Sure enough, I got my clothes, and I was like, oh my god, good things come to people who wait or something. Lucky girl syndrome, whatever you want to say. I'm feeling so excited, and also very nervous. I don't know who's gonna be there, but based off of their email, I think that there's gonna be other health professionals, or you know, like, well, that's what I think because they said something about health professionals. So I was like, okay, I like it. I love meeting other content creator health professionals. I have a couple friends who are like nurses, or I mean, I have a lot of friends who are dietitian, content creator, along those lines. I think that my anxiety was worrying me for quite some time because I was like, oh my god, I don't know who's gonna be there. I don't want to, like, I was just overthinking everything. I was like, what if I like don't match the vibe? What if I don't match like other people's energy or whatever? But yeah, I still need to pack. I literally got home not too long ago, so I also need to charge my phone, and I'm probably gonna have to Uber because I just didn't get around to packing last night. I was so exhausted by the time I got back from my shift. I was like, I can only do so much, and so much was literally answering 10 plus emails and figuring all this other shit out. But yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, we just made it to the airport. Thank God for the Clear app because I would have been waiting in that line forever. But I get so flustered going through the security line. I'm like literally hot to the face because I'm just like, I want to do everything right. Don't yell at me. But it's never that serious. So anyways, I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna work on my iPad, the project that my preceptors sent me from out of office. So I'm just gonna work on that, maybe read a little bit, but then we're off. You guys, we made it. Hello? Oh, here we go. Cute. She's so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shower for show. Hello, friends. Let's do a little tour. So I started hanging up some of my clothes. Oh, are those free? We got a little coffee and espresso. Gonna have to have that in the morning unless it's gonna cost me, but this is the view. Guys are permanent. Whatever that means. But yeah, this is Sacramento. My Uber driver was saying that he was like, oh no, it's not a walkable city at all. And I was like, well, technically I can walk to that punch bowl down there. I'm gonna try to see in the morning if there is a cafe or if there's breakfast served here in the morning. That would be preferred, so I could sleep in a little bit. It's like 12 now, and like I said, I need to shower, kind of like plan what I'm thinking for the vibe of content tomorrow. Literally, when I was like getting to the airport, you know, when you have that like little like nervousness of like butterflies, I was like, why am I nervous? I know exactly why I'm nervous. But I brought snacks, as a good dietitian does. Good morning from Sacramento. This is my view right now. The sun is just rising. It would be around like 9ish in Chicago time. So I woke up kind of early for here, and earlier than I thought. I saw 7 and I was like, hold on. We can go back to bed. But I couldn't, unfortunately. So here we are. I had a night terror last night that I heard someone walking around in heels and laid next to me in the same bed, and I was like, okay, fuck, this is my fear, but I have carpet, so there's no way there could be like someone walking around in heels and for me to hear, and then B, I then like woke up fully afterwards, but still scary. Ew, I hate that. And I'm like, you're alone? No. What the fuck was that about? Absolutely not. We're gonna figure out that ever happened. I'm hungry, so let's get ready and then let's go find a little coffee shop. There's like a coffee shop around the corner, so I'm hoping that I can get there. But I don't want to venture too far because I have a fear of being late, so I need like an hour. I will like literally be sitting here like ready for an hour prior to when we have to leave or more, because I don't want to be late. So this is the final look. Top is pepper mayo, pants are Motel Rocks, and then I got my Nike Dunks, which are like desert something, whatever. Anywho, all my jewelry on, lip gloss, that means business. Actually, the sunglasses mean business, baby. So we're going to get breakfast and coffee. I want to come up with a game plan of today. This morning, we're gonna get on a bus at 11. We're gonna go tour the facility. Their like headquarters, their processing. It's gonna be so fun. We'll get to see the process of how it's like treated table. So then later at night, we'll have like a big harvest dinner, which I'm so excited about. I'm hungry though. I'm charging my camera because I'm not about to have the battery die on me, no ma'am. I just got back from a cutie little coffee place, and I noticed a certain someone who most definitely, I was like, oh wait, they have to be on the coaching staff for Sacramento Kings. They're playing tonight. I didn't realize, against the Timberwolves. I am gonna try to catch that. The dinner is gonna get done around like kind of early, like 5-6ish, and the game starts at 7. So my game plan for after like the evening, I'm like, when in Rome, right? I'm gonna get pressed juicery, little ice cream treat, and then I'm gonna check Game Time app for the prices of the Sacramento Kings tickets. So then maybe I can just like, even like if I only catch like half of it for discounted, like hello, I am never one to turn down a sporting event or a basketball game for that matter. I found this cutie little cafe called Blueprint, and it was so adorable. I got a good oat milk latte. I sat down, I FaceTimed my youngest brother. He was asking me for advice on a North Face coat, and yeah, then I came back here. I need to chug some water because all I've had is coffee. I'm gonna be wired. I should probably also go to the bathroom if we're leaving soon.
Tasting, and you're actually a part of the fancy panel that assess every single oil that we make, you would have actually tasting mats that actually heat up to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. This is actually the perfect temperature to taste extra. It means the one thing, it means that in terms of taste, profile, and smell is not going to be actually as strong as the other one. And what you're going to do, you're going to put it in your mouth, you're going to do the same as one, you're going to put a bit of air in your mouth, and then after you need to try to assess two things. One, do you taste actually anything fresh? Fresh cut grass, it could be a lot of different things. And then two, is your mouth clean? A lot of oil that people think that tasting extra virgin olive oil is just, no, it's gross. It's gross if actually you don't have a good extra virgin olive oil, because your mouth is going to be actually like not clean. It's just going to be like you eat fish and chips. So there's a one from my British friends there. Yeah. Your nose. And what you can smell, fresh cut grass actually smell. And then after, what we're going to do, so that's a good sign. It means that the oil, it passed actually the first test, which is the smell. Then we're going to put it in our mouth, and you don't have to take actually too much if you don't want to. But then after, it's again, do you taste something fresh, or does it taste like even, like, does it taste gross? Does it taste actually even like moldy? Yeah, sometimes even like actually like dirty socks. You can even actually like, I can do this. Kind of. And what you can taste is the first thing is, when you're done, your mouth is clean. It's not oily. You know when you say the word oily, well, you know, it's like, that is actually mainly Arbequina. Arbequina is actually an oil from Barcelona region. It's actually very mild in taste. This is what is mainly actually grown in California for one simple reason, is that you can grow it at very high density, which means that you can pack a lot of trees per acres, so you get a lot of productivity. Unfortunately, as you can taste, you taste extra virgin olive oil, but you don't get actually that much actually taste. That oil is perfect if you bake. That oil is perfect if you cook fish. If you actually just want the oil to actually, you don't want actually too much olive oil tasting actually in your food. What I get here is still actually grassy, but not as grassy as the first one. What you get is like tomato bush, It's actually, we can expect a bit more strength. Yeah, so this one is a bit more fruity. Some of you might have the kick in the back of the throat, and that's a good thing.
A specific polyphenol called oleocanthal. So that's actually the polyphenols that you find in extra virgin olive oil are not only really important for your health, but they also actually give it the colour and the flavour that you're tasting today. So oleocanthal is a specific polyphenol, and polyphenols have really strong antioxidant activity, which is one of the reasons they're considered so healthy. And why antioxidants are important is because what they do is they go around your body and they mop up things called free radicals. And free radicals, if you have too many of them in the body, that's what leads to the disease and aging process. So extra virgin olive oil actually has more antioxidants and polyphenols than any of the other common cooking oils, which is one of the main reasons why it's so healthy. And that's why we also call it so unique as well, because you really, some of the polyphenols like oleocanthal, you won't find in any other food at all. You'll find other polyphenols in a lot of plant foods, but some of the ones that are in extra virgin olive oil are specific to extra virgin olive oil.
For actually a bit of pungency at the back of the throat. So when you smell, so this is actually different than the one that we just had before because it's grassy, but it has actually some peppery notes. So if you can actually get, you can get a bit of chili as well. If you actually really, oh, we have done that for too long. So, but if you really actually can smell it, you could smell actually a bit of chili in it. Like same as actually if you smell fresh chili, you would actually have exactly. Every oil that you have tasted actually like today, they are from this season, so they would be a bit greener, they would be a bit stronger in taste too. So. Get a little bit, and it's like for me, it's like the one in the middle. I have to speak normal language, but it's much more balanced in taste. Like you go smell, and that's actually an oil that is sold at the moment in the supermarket. And what you can smell of ethanol. For me, it smells. Do you smell any freshness? You basically smell completely the opposite. It's muddy. It's like you can smell a bit of ethanol. It just smells like fish and chips for me. So then, yeah, it's just oily. It's like, it's never actually ending. It's gross. It's just...
Let me go find my new friends.
Byproducts when the oil is breaking down. So you don't need to worry about smoke point. What you do need to worry about when you're cooking with oils is how many antioxidants the oil has, because the antioxidants actually protect the oil from breaking down. And you also need to look at the type of fats.
Okay, I need Karen. Just got back to the hotel room. Gonna rest and recharge for a little bit. Gonna meet some of the girls at Press Juicery later tonight. The Sacramento Kings are also playing. I've been eyeing the tickets. They haven't been dropping. Rude. But you guys, this trip has been so amazing. I don't want it to end. All of the girls and guys that I have met have been so amazing. Nico has been our tour guide and has also been so phenomenal. I think if anyone has been influenced, it's been me. It's been me, because now why am I only going to use Cobram Estate olive oil? And I mean that, like, that shit's good. And like seeing the care, I've learned so much on this trip when it comes to the manufacturing, to the production and just, I guess, like the quality of Cobram Estate olive oil. Yeah, your girl got influenced, and all of the people who I've met on this trip have been so amazing, and I love talking to all of them, hearing their stories, seeing like who they are. There's a lot of dietitians, nutritionists, foodies on this trip, and it's been so great. I'm so sad that it's come to an end. I don't want to go back to reality. Pressed juicery, it lives up to hype. I'm sorry, maybe impractical of me, but I liked it. I really did. I also liked that I didn't have any gut issues afterwards because I'm lactose intolerant, so that helps. Anyways, showered, ready for bed, hopefully gonna fall asleep after I post these last few stories, catch up on any DMs and emails that are pertinent to today, and gonna try to get some sleep before my early morning flight. All in all, this was so fun and so surreal. I'm like, my head was very much in the clouds. Like, how could it not be? I'm a Pisces, okay? 10 out of 10 trip. Learned so much. Some other things that I also learned is if you want to taste to see like the quality of the olive oil, your mouth shouldn't feel oily. It should feel clean. And I had never realized that. I was like, the amount of olive oil, bad olive oil I have had, it all made sense. I was like, oh yeah. And also the shelf life, so they also recommend using the olive oil upon opening, like 4 to 6 weeks max, because of the oxidation from it. So I am definitely very guilty of making a certain olive oil brand last long, because I'm like, it's expensive, but then I'm not getting all the nutritional benefits and just like taste and quality benefits at the end of the day. And I'm just so grateful to even be here. Like, I was talking to some of the other girls that I either like just met, or maybe like there was a girl who we were already following each other, which is super cool because I'm like, I knew she looked familiar. But she was even saying, she was like, why me? Like, why did I get picked? And I was like, no, literally, I thought it was a spam, or like, no, this can't be right. But no, actually though, like, this felt like seriously such a dream. Like, words, I'm literally at a loss for words today, because I'm just like so, holy shit, this is my life. And also so thankful for the team. 24 hours, Sacramento. I could kiss you on the lips. Mwah.